What's up guys, it's Coach Steve here and Coach Jess. Today we are going to be taking you guys through a very high intensity body weight workout. This one is designed to burn calories and to really get that heart rate up, really spike that metabolism. We're going to be working with a similar format to not last week but the one we did before that, which is 30 seconds on, 10 seconds off. We're going to go for a total of 8 stations. I'm going to give you guys the HIIT timer app again so you can use that. I'm also going to hook you guys up with a really cool playlist that I've custom made myself. Okay, it's called Steve Pipe Fitness IG Mix. So I'll send that send that link through to you guys. Basically, we're going to go for 4 rounds. So total workout time is going to be about 30 minutes. All right, I hope you guys are pumped. I hope you guys are ready. Let's get to it. Okay, guys. First up, we have 4 lunge jumps to 2 squat jumps. Okay. Now the level 1 option is to do 4 dynamic lunge jumps like so, and then dropping down into 2 plyometric squat jumps. Okay, the main thing there, or the main focus there, is about driving from the hips and also firing up, really powering up nice and reactively off the ground. Okay, the second option is just to do 4 reverse lunges, 3, 4, and then drop down into 2 body weight squats. Okay, and those are our 2 options. Alright team, the second exercise that we have are mountain climbers. Now these are one of my favorite exercises. Option 1, drop down to the ground. Show you guys from a side angle here. Basically what we're going to do is we're going to drive up hard and fast, keeping that core nice and tight, and you're basically trying to fire those knees up towards your chest. Okay, level 2, or option 2 I should say, basically what we're going to be doing is we're just going to be slowing things down. Okay, you're going to be in a push-up position and we're going to knee tuck up, left, right, nice and slow, or nice and controlled, at a comfortable pace for you to work at. Okay, and those are our 2 options there for the mountain climber. Okay team, the next exercise that we have is a single leg burpee. Now this is somewhat of an advanced exercise in terms of coordination. Basically what you're going to be doing is balancing on one leg, and we're going to hop laterally over to the other side, keeping balance, keeping this other leg off the ground. I'm going to lower my hands down to the ground, sprawl my leg back, jump back up again, and hop over to the other side. Rinse and repeat. Okay, now a slightly easier option is same thing, balancing on one leg, just kind of more of a gentle hop, lowering down to the ground, stepping one leg back and the other, coming back up to standing, and then hopping over to the other side. Same thing, step back, back up and over. Okay, and that's the single leg burpee. Okay guys, next up we have the bear crawl. Now the bear crawl is more of a stabilization / core exercise. It's all about creating that intra-abdominal pressure and stability throughout the core and the trunk. So what we're going to do is we're going to drop down to the ground. We're going to be in what's called a quadruped position, and then from here we're going to go right foot, left arm, step, right arm, left leg, forward, and we're just going to work our way forward like this. Okay, keeping the hip and spine in a neutral position, coming forward and then backward, keeping that position throughout our torso. Next up we've got is fast feet, okay, to tuck jump. So basically for this exercise there's 2 options. The first one is the more dynamic option. We're going to go from fast feet up into a tuck jump. Okay, so I'm going to demonstrate that one for you really quickly. So fast feet, tuck jump, just like so. We're going to go for a tuck jump every 5 seconds. So it's going to be something like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, tuck jump. Okay, the other option that we have, option 2, is just to drop down into a squat. So we're going to go from fast feet down into a squat, back to fast feet, down into a squat. Okay, pretty straightforward, pretty easy. Those are 2 options that we got. All right. Next up we have the alternate plyo push-up or push-up depending on your skill level. Basically what you're going to do is you're going to drop down to the ground. You're going to assume a push-up position in a staggered stance, okay? So I'll show you what that looks like. Basically left forward, right back, push-up position. From here, option 1, you're going to drop down, hop, 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 and you're just going to alternate sides. Option 2, what you can do is come down to the ground, swap the hands over, coming up and back down, okay? Just depending on your strength levels, you can peel yourself up a little bit if you need to, control on the way down. Okay team, this next exercise is more kind of like an active recovery slash just a little bit of a fun, especially if you're, jamming along to the playlist I provided you with. So essentially what it's going to be, it's called the base drop bounce. What we're going to do is we're going to bounce up on our toes like so, and we're going to bring our hands up, and I want you guys just to try and work off plantar flexion. So that's this with the toes, just coming up as high as you can and just firing those arms up, okay? Now if that's a little bit too tough, too dynamic for you, what you can do is just hinge your hips a little bit, come up onto your toes and down, up, down, and just try to get that full extension coming up through the hips and full plantar flexion of the toes, okay? And that's the base drop bounce. Okay guys, the last exercise that we have is the plank up. Basically this exercise is a great one for core stability. What we're going to do is we're going to assume a push-up position like so, and from here we're going to lower down onto our forearms, and then we're going to come back up to a push-up position, okay? From here we're going to lower back down again onto the forearms, and then coming up on the opposite side back up to push-up position. The key here is about keeping stability throughout our hips and our pelvis area by bracing that core, keeping it nice and tight, okay? So not too much loose instability here. We want to keep this nice and locked in position. That's the plank up. Whew. Damn, that was tough. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed that as much as we did. We're feeling the burn, that's for sure. Heart rate is really elevated right now. So guys, if you enjoyed that, just stay tuned. Next week, we're going to be going on a bit of a 4-week challenge, okay? So we don't want to let this whole self-isolation thing get the best of us, social distancing. We don't make the most of it, and we want to come out of this side of it, the other side of it I should say, more ripped, more lean, and in better shape. So we're going to put out a 4-week challenge to you guys. I'm going to be posting a lot of different workouts throughout the week, different ideas, things that I'm doing. Some of them you might not be able to do just based on where you are. Others of them you might be able to. So you just play it by ear, do what you can. We're going to try and put out as many workouts as we can for you guys, just to keep you fresh and in shape. And if any of you guys would like to be personally trained by me online, then please hit me up in the direct messages, and I will get back to you with a personalized program. Okay, let's make this happen, team. See you.